What's up everybody, it's your boy Wes Grant. You're watching Urban Nerd. This is the channel I give my nerd reviews on today's nerd news. I also give reviews on TV shows, and today's TV show I'm giving a review on, as you can see in the title, is Titans. The first season, of course, episode 8, called Donna Troy. Any of you guys don't know who Donna Troy is? She's Wonder Woman's apprentice, Wonder Girl, of course. Well, I'm just going to give you a really quick recap of what happened on on episode 7, I believe. And Anderson, who was captured by, the crazy Robin and not so crazy Robin, or Jason Todd and Dick Grayson. They captured him and brought him back after Dick Grayson got his ass saved by Jason Todd. Anyways, what's it called? Raven goes to talk to him. He slices his throat, says that she can heal him, and he starts choking. She goes, she heals him. They find, then, you got Robin and, they call her Corey through this thing, but Starfire. They question him, find out where the mom is. They say they're gonna make a plan. Raven is like, no, let's go find him right now. Adolescence teen not trying to listen, so her and Beast Boy run off to go find her mother, which in turn gets them captured, and then Robin and Starfire go after them, which in turn get them captured. They all get tortured. They break out. They save the mom. Robin's suit gets burned. He leaves it, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it in a nutshell. This episode starts off pretty much right after that, where they go to the safe house of Wayne Manor. Not Wayne Manor, but one of Bruce Wayne's safe houses, and that they're having breakfast. Like it's Raven's making breakfast. Beast Boy goes and he was like, I'll make a coffee, and then they just have a moment. The mom and the mom and Raven are sitting down, just looking at the sky, because she's been locked up for so long. She just hasn't seen the sky or the sun or any life outside. She's just been locked in the cell, and she's just enjoying it. She asks if she can put her arm around Raven. Raven's like, yes, you can. And they have the moment. Beast Boy, he was like, I know you. The mom's like, I know you like my daughter. Come over here. Let's have a bonding moment. So he's like, I think I'll stand. But they all just, have a nice moment and look outside the window. One of the funny things is, Beast Boy, when Raven was making breakfast, he was like, did you hear Corey and Rob and Dick? And she was like, yeah, how could you not? Like, yeah, weird, right? It's like picturing your parents having sex. She's like, I don't think I've done that. Which is like, okay. Yeah, no one wants to think about that, bro. No one wants to think about that. But yeah, so they're in a bed, and then that's when Robin has the suitcase and stuff ready, and then Starfire knows what the deal is, and she's like, oh, I see, so you're gonna leave? He was like, he's gotta figure out who he is. Which is true, because that's why I have this man right here, and you don't see any Robin. Why? Because no more Robin. He's gotta become him. And I think this guy is badass. He's his own character, he's his own hero, he's his own right, and I like him. If you don't like Nightwing, something's wrong with you, bro. There's something wrong with you. But anyways, so he said he needs to go find himself, go off and on. She's like, alright. Well, he was like, maybe we'll continue, we'll continue this. Something maybe will come out of it when I come back. She was like, maybe. Okay. And that's one thing I like about Starfire. She's a grown-ass woman. She ain't getting clingy or whatever. She likes you. She has feelings, but at the same time, she knows what it is. If you want to just keep it like this, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, she knows she's not normal, and whatever it is, whatever it is. So, Robin's leaving. He tells them, and the mom's like, oh, I got this house over in Ohio or something like that. We can go stay off safe. And I'm like, wait a second, like, don't they repossess your house after so long? But apparently, no. It's been in their family for generations or a while, whatever. So, as long as they get there, they're safe, supposedly. So, they're on the street. Robin got a suitcase. He's saying bye. Raven ain't trying to say nothing. He walks away. And then Raven runs up and gives him a hug. He's like, you're an asshole. He's like, I know, but you know what? We'll meet again. I just need to find myself. Which, that's what it is. She's safe now. He kept his promise. She's with her mom. She doesn't really need him, even though she wants to stay with him. And he likes to stay with her too. But he needs to find himself and figure out what superhero he is. Because he's always been Robin. So he needs to find out who the hell he wants to be. So he goes off to, I'm not even sure where exactly, what town, but he goes off to meet up. Because in the beginning, first episode, you've got, you saw like a little flashback of him and this little girl, and you didn't know who this little girl was. But turns out this little girl was Donna Troy, was Wonder Girl, and Robin's like, I want to quit, I don't want to do this again. He's like, and then she's like, Why? He was like, cause Joker, I've seen things. I've like the Joker, he just kills or whatever. And she was like, oh, is he gonna quit? Who? Joker, is he gonna quit? Like, no. Then you gotta be there to stop him. And then he walks away, he's like, why you always gotta be right? And he was like, why? You got 3 reasons. Because I'm older, I'm smarter, and I'm prettier. Which is kind of cute, whatever. And that's where he goes to meet. He goes to meet the older Donna Troy. And Donna Troy's like, she was like, okay, like, oh, okay. And she's like, I need a place to stay. Okay, you need a place to stay? You can stay as long as you want on my couch, no problem. But you coming with me right now. And then she runs and jumps up on a truck and then jumps over. And then he goes and runs, climbs up and does his acrobatic flip and lands. And she's like, oh, okay, you still got it. He was like, yeah, I know. And then they go off. And apparently she does artwork. She takes pictures, and she's a photographer. That's what it is. She's a photographer. She takes him out, and he's like, oh, what are we gonna do? She's like, oh, let's, go bond. Let's mingle, live a life. Meanwhile, they get on a train. Starfire, Raven, Beast Boy, whatever, and Raven and the mom, they're off on their own, and Beast Boy's like, oh, looks like they got seats, and she's like, yo, hold on. They need time. They haven't seen each other. Let them have their moment alone. He's like, okay. So then she sees this guy looking at her. She goes up, gets a drink. This guy looking at her, flirting with her. And I'm thinking, like, does he think she's a lady of the night? Because, honestly, look at her. Look at her. She looks like I think that's what she was in the beginning, the first episode. Maybe she was like a call girl or something like that. Which also, like, why is she not changed? Her outfit. Like, I understand, but you stick out a lot. Like, you did assault policemen, and you did kill some people, and you didn't. I don't know why she just keeps wearing an outfit. Like, does she wash it? I don't know. Like, I don't. Do motels have washing machines? Because I don't know why she has not changed it all. But whatever. I think it's weird. I think it's stupid to never change your clothes, especially, like, you stand out. She stands out like a sword, like a neon light saying, here I am, look at me. So anyway, so she goes, and I think the guy's flirting with her, but she goes and she looks a little suspicious, takes a shot, goes back, and she talks to Beast Boy, lets him get the shot because she says, I know you want to kiss her, you want to make out with her. What? No. Okay, and he takes a shot, and she starts laughing. Going back to the place, you got Robin trying to mingle, and he's trying to talk, look at some pictures, and some guy goes like, "Oh, nice, right?" And he was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah, she's been doing this for so long. I've known her from a kid, you know. She like before she's gone through like several rolls of film, like in like a week." And personally, I like analog, but she's all about the digital now. And, like, I don't know, she was talking some major techno jive about pictures, and the guy was looking at him like, okay, and then luckily he got called away. It's like, like when the friend knows, like, you're in trouble, they call you, hey, I need you to talk to someone. I'm like, oh, thanks, okay, yeah, see you later, nice talking to you, but he goes off. And one of the things is Donna say that he does not have people skills as far as talking, and you can clearly see this in this episode, and it was kind of funny because she keeps poking fun of him at him about this. So and then she was like, yo, I got something I need to do. I need to go in about an hour. So she's like, okay. And then she goes to the alley. She gets a bag thrown on her head. She goes in a van and drives off and gets taken away. And then you got, Dick Grayson follows her. And then going back to the train, you've got them, and she sees the guy looking, but then the guy disappears. Like, this is Starfire, of course. She says the guy disappeared. She goes and then she finds him, and he pulls him, holds him up against the wall and says, who are you? Why you, like, like, she's asking him a question. He was like, I just thought you were hot. And, like, she lifts him up to scare him, and then she was like, get out of here. He goes out of here. And then he's gone. Jumping back to Donna Troy. Donna Troy is actually like a reporter or something like that. So she's taking pictures because this gang was that's into smuggling and like, taking like endangered animals or whatever. He's trying to get rid of his competition, so she's getting her to take pictures so that she can expose the other ones, so then they can stop, and then he could get all the profit. And then that's when Dick Grayson shows up, starts whipping their ass, and she straight up just like, without even looking, just backhands the guy, and the guy goes flying. And then she's like, yo, what are you doing? You know I had this. Why did you interrupt? Why? And he was like, yo, I just want to help. She was like, yo, You knew, like, you know, they're nothing to me. I could have taken them out, no problem. Why'd you know what? Take my phone, take a picture. He's like, what are you talking about? So they don't think I'm in on it. Just take a picture of me. Now maybe we can salvage this or save this or whatever, so it look like I'm knocked out next to him. So I'm like, yeah, I thought about that too. Like I've thought about that. Like, yo, if you ever make them think that everyone got taken out, because if you're the only one standing and no one hurt, then it's like, okay, you're definitely obviously a snitch. But if you're out too, then you know what? If they got shot or hit or something like that, that's what you got to do. If you're a snitch, you got to take those hits so it doesn't look like you're a snitch. So anyways, they go out. They go to get a drink. You see that the guy that was eyeing her, he was a U.S. Marshal for the train, and he has a picture of Starfire, and she's wearing the same goddamn outfit. What the hell? What the hell? How did I don't understand why. I don't understand. Like, it just makes no sense why she never changed her clothes. Just change. Like, do you love what you do? Do you love that outfit that much? Dude, you can't figure out and wear something different. Like, I'm sorry, you can't. What? Well, she's got mad money. She buys you. She's got enough money. Anything they want, anything they need. Food, liquor, games, toys. She has money to spare, yet she never buys any other clothes, and that boggles my mind. Boggles my mind. So then, of course, she calls it in, and then they're in the train, and then all of a sudden, there's like, the train says there's an obstruction up ahead, and then that's where she starts getting suspicious. He starts walking. And then you got it jumps, because that's like it's jumping back and forth. You got Dick Grayson inside the hotel, not inside the house or whatever apartment with Donna Troy, and Donna Troy is talking to him about how, like, you were brought, like, say Wonder Woman. The reason why we're so different, you're not Batman. You've got so much anger. Like Wonder Woman, I was raised under her, and she believed in protecting and helping the innocent. Meanwhile, Batman was punishing the guilty. And then you were like, she rose people on love, and you were kind of rose on the anger and rage that Batman held for these people. That's why you're like this. That's why you have this anger. But you need to find out who you are, which is this guy right here. You need to find out that he's this guy. I can't wait to see this outfit. I want to see this outfit, not the blue one, not the purple. No, I want the red and the black. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. Because there's all different iterations, but I want the red and black, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be the blue, but whatever. Anyways, jumping back, Starfire sees the police or whatever out when they stop. She tells Beast Boy to get Raven and the mom and get out of there and meet her down the road. The cops try and shoot, and she dodges it. Then she comes out, and I don't know why they didn't shoot her the second she put her hand or whatever, but she had her hands out, and then blew up the whole chamber, which I think she probably killed someone with that move. And then she gets out, jumps out the window, and somehow they don't see her. She gets out of the area still. I guess they didn't lock down nothing. And then she gets picked up with the truck and by the mom. The mom's like, you want to drive? And then she's like, who is this, AC/DC? I like it. So she drives off. Meanwhile, Robin, when he's with Donna Troy, he's trying to show the pictures because she's asking to see, the ones that he took of her knocked out. And she's like, she sees all the language and stuff that when he took pictures when he was in Starfire's little storage area. And that's when she finds out that this is some ancient language, and she could figure it out. You got Raven and them, they get to the hotel, and then Starfire's like, I got this headache ever since or whatever. And Raven's like, maybe I can help you remember. So she goes in there, and she's going, and she's trying to, bring back her memories. You got Dick Grayson and Donna Troy driving because she's explained to him, like, what it means. And apparently it means that to capture or take out Raven. And then that's when, while Raven's in the mind of Starfire, her eyes open, glows, and she lifts her up, and she's like, oh shit, something's about to go down. Crazy. I can't wait. Oh my, but the next episode, it doesn't even have nothing to do with it. The next episode is all about Hawk and Dove and their history and all that. And I'm like, you should have had that episode way ago. Like, we don't want no fillers. We don't care about them. If they're not in things, no. Just continue this story. But it's done. And that's pretty much it. That's right off the top of my head. And no notes or nothing. I tend to, like, really remember, pay attention to these shows or whatever. But hopefully you like my review. Everything about the show, I do like. I like Starfire. I like her attitude. I like her no bullshit attitude, and then she calls people, and she doesn't hold her feelings. Like most of the time, people would, when she was saying something was wrong with her head, people would have kept it secret, but she straight up tell them, like, no, there's something wrong with my head. And then when Starfire, like, Raven was like, can I help you? And she was like, okay, sure, I'll take the help. And I like that. I like the fact that she doesn't mind letting other people help, and she doesn't mind helping other people, and she just calls people on her bullshit, and just like, you know, the way she is with Robin. I just like the whole thing. And she has a heart still, but, you know, she's cool peoples. And that's pretty much my review of episode 8 of Titans. Hopefully you liked it. Remember to put those notifications on. Remember to like the video. If anything, remember to subscribe. Check out my last Titans review. Check out my playlist of TV show reviews. And remember, I'm with Scrap. You've been watching Suburban Nerd, and you've just been nerdified. Catch you guys on the next review.